unboxing, take 3. Action. Okay, so let's just give a promo. Amazon Prime in 2 days. 2 days of epic deals. July 16th to 17th. We got 2 things here. So let's open the not so fun part first. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about my favorite book of this year, Canadian Boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah. He's not fake, he's Canadian. And I was talking about that I should have read Afterlife in June. This looks good too, actually. I really need to. Yeah, I need to read that. I should put it up in the TBR pile. Yeah. There's a fly in here. This is what happens. But today is another cloudy day, like I said in the fail video. But I can see, oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, I can see a little bit of blue sky, like a teeny tiny bit of blue sky. Okay, so we got something from Amazon. This is the not so fun part in the box, but it's needed. Oh, it's another, okay, it's a big one. Okay, I always think I ordered the little one, but I'm glad it's the big one. We got this for the guinea pig. It's Timothy Hay by Living World, 100% natural grass hay. She is happiest when there's hay. She loves her hay. And this is what source of essential fiber. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. Helps digestive health, low calcium for kidney health, helps weight management, helps keep teeth trim. Oh, look at that cute hamster. Guinea pig is right on top. Bunny, hamster, gerbil, chinchilla, and a gerbil, I'm guessing. So we got that. That's the not so fun part. That's the not so. Now the next thing we got is in this little bag. And this is kind of fun. Now, I'm gonna link it in the description. Her channel is Meg Reads. I have my coffee here from this morning. Her channel is Meg Reads. And I will link it in the description. I've been following her, well, over on my BookTube channel. I've been following her, oh gosh, since before COVID. So I've been following her for a while. Yeah, since she was a university student. She's in Montreal, or near Montreal. She's in Quebec. And now she loves reading middle grade. I follow, before, she used to read a lot of like romance. Oh, was that rain? No. Yeah, romance. Like she had Helena Hunting on her shelf, and I read all her Helena Hunting, the 3. The other ones I don't like. Yeah, the new ones she writes I don't like. And Helena Hunting is also a Toronto author. Anyway, so we have a lot of books in common, but lately she's been reading middle grade. Well, she loves middle grade, and she has a little book club, Sprinkle of Magic Book Club. And so I am on a book buying ban. Okay, I am on a book buying ban, but I had to get this because I believe this is the August pick. Yeah, August pick for her Sprinkle of Magic Book Club. So I wanted to get it, and it is, oh, it's beautiful cover. So if you want to get it, I can link this in the description as well. A Taste of Magic by J.L. And her last video, she was talking about this book because I think this is the August pick for her Sprinkle of Magic Book Club, and that's Meg Reads. I will link her channel in the description. So what is this book about? But I am on a book buying ban. I'm only like, this is the only book I'm getting, because I do have to read some books that I currently have. So the secret ingredient is just a dash of magic. Oh, how perfect, hey? Sprinkle of Magic Book Club, and the book is about magic. The secret ingredient is just a dash of magic. Just a dash of magic. So Kayana Turner just found out the family secret. She's a witch. This means mandatory lessons at Park Row Magic Academy, the magic school hidden in the back of her local beauty shop. Learning spells, discovering charms and potion recipes, and getting a wand made to match her hair's curl pattern. Flies driving me nuts. I don't know why they always find their way. I don't know why they find their way in. I don't know. Are they more in Delonte? Let's see. So Kayana feels like she's part of something special. But when the school loses funding, the students might lose their magic school and powers. Determined not to let that happen, Kayana plans to win a huge cash prize in a baking competition. After all, she's learned how to make the best desserts from her Mima. But what will she do when a forbidden dollop of magic whisks into her cupcakes? So, and this is a little blurb here. Delightful and charming, readers will turn ravenous for all things magic and their opportunity to enroll in a Park Row Magic Academy. Oh, this sounds really good. So if you want to join, get yourself this book and join along for Meg Reed's Little Sprinkle of Magic book club. And she's also doing a read-along of the Skandar series. Yes, hello Empire. So yes, so Meg Reeds is also doing a read-along for the Skandar series. So I'm super excited for that one too. And this is, where's this author from? They're mowing something. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. J.L., New York Times bestselling author of Against the Tide, an original prequel novel tie-in to The Little Mermaid, and the international best-selling fantasy romance trilogy House of Marion. The former educator credits her nomadic lifestyle and humble inner-city beginnings as inspiration for her novels. When she's not writing, Elle can be found on the hunt for desserts without chocolate and looking for any excuse to wear a tiara, and that is her, that is the author. So this is for Sprinkle of Magic Book Club, Meg Reeds. I will link her channel in the description and the video, her video as well. I follow her on my BookTube channel, and I will link my BookTube channel in the description, which is just Books for Monica, because Flowers for Algernon, Books for Monica. This is my favorite book of all time. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, and they have even recipes on the back. Got little recipes, chocolate cake brownies, 1, 2, 3, 4 cake. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. So this is middle grade because it's a middle grade book club. Middle grade books are so much fun because there's always a little lesson to be learned, and I think everybody should read middle grade. Yeah. Enchanting adventure that will leave readers hungry for more. Yeah, so I'm super excited. Super excited. Little turtle, but he doesn't want to stay here. Well, it's not really my turtle, it's Anna's turtle. Yeah, because of this thing. He doesn't want to stay up because of this thing. Alright, he's looking for something. So, yeah. Whew. Why do they always have to do that when I go live? But this is my third attempt at going live. The first time they changed something in how to put, like if you want vertical or horizontal. And I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, I don't want a vertical. So yeah, they changed where you say. I'm like, okay, well, where is that setting? I don't want to go vertical. Or wait, yeah, the one that goes like this. I don't want it like that. So then I figured out, and then the second time I got a phone call and a voicemail, and then it froze on me. So this is take 3. Yeah, but I'm super excited. Yeah, so I am 300 pages from finishing this series. So, yeah. But I'm so eager. I kind of want to start this now. I want to start this now. It just looks so interesting. Look at the cover, it's beautiful. The cover is just beautiful. Yeah. How come dust piles up so quickly? Oh, it smells so good. Magic. And this kind of reminds me of Charmed. Remember the show Charmed? When they discover their witches? Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. When she says she's just the family secret, she's a witch. I'm just getting, right away I thought of Charmed. And the author is African American, and look, the character's African American. That's nice. Very pretty, eh? Very pretty little girl. So yeah, definitely join along in reading with Meg Reads when we read A Taste of Magic for book club. Yeah. Again, middle grade is fantastic. I think everybody should read middle grade. Like right now I'm reading kind of a heavy, well, it is a heavy book. What's that called? My Dark Vanessa. And I thought, and then I before that I read Dear Evan Hansen, which is a pretty heavy YA. So now I'm reading that one, and I was thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna get Little Life and read that after. No, I think I need a break. I need to read something fun and something just like, so middle grade is perfect for that. Middle grade is perfect, or even like read a romance. But yeah, and this one I'm excited about too. The Girl Behind the Wall. I'm excited about this one too. I haven't read historical fiction in a while, so yeah. Oh, and this is my mom. This was my mom's book. She bought this book because my mom wanted this dog. Before we got Herman, my mom wanted this one. My mom wanted this dog. He kind of looks like, I think he looks like the Al Bundy, Married with Children dog. And she's like, he doesn't shed, you know. And she's like, I don't want a dog that will have the leg problems. Because her first dog had the leg problems. And Herman would have too, because German Shepherds have that problem too. But look how cute. But my dad wanted a Shepherd, so. Be cute. I'm going to put that in with the pets. I have a few, yeah, so I'm going to put that in another section. Yeah, so. See this fly? I don't know why they always find you. Why do they always find you? Got a sprinkle of magic. Sprinkle of magic. Yeah. And every time I come here, I'm like, I need to reread Catcher in the Rye too. I read this first in high school. And then I read it a couple years ago, and I'm like, I want to reread it again. And I'm still thinking, you know, when I hit 2,000, there's going to be something special. Out of Africa. The book Out of Africa. Wasn't there a movie Out of Africa? I thought there was a movie. Oh, this is a good one. What really knocks me is a book that when you're all done reading it, you wish the author that wrote it was a terrific friend of yours, and you can call him up on the phone whenever you whenever you felt it. Whenever you felt like it. That's true. Oh, I think there's another book. I think Jean Meltzer, I think she's coming out with a book. Yeah, I think her book should be coming out soon. Yeah, I think her book should be coming out soon. What I like best is a book that's at least funny once in a while. I read a lot of classical books, like The Return of the Native and all that, and I like them. And I read a lot of war books and mysteries of all, but they don't knock me out too much. Oh, this is a really good book. It's funny how, you know, they make you read these books in high school, but it doesn't really sink in. I think because your brain's not fully developed. So you have to read all the books that you read in high school. It's good to reread them when you're older because you just appreciate them so much more. A doctor isn't supposed to take things away from God. I mean, how do you know what you're going to do till you do it? The answer is you don't. Wow, this is really a good book. Wow. It's like I'm reading all these quotes that I highlighted. Like, it's just, wow. The book I was reading was this book I took out of the library by mistake. They gave me the wrong book, and I didn't notice it till I got back to my room. They gave me Out of Africa by Isaac Dynson. I don't know. I thought it was going to stink, but it didn't. It was a very good book. Anybody read it? Comment below. He told us we should always pray to God, talk to him and all. Wherever we were, he told us we ought to think of Jesus as our buddy and all. Hey, buddy. And here's another one. I'd never yell good luck at anybody. It sounds terrible when you think about it. Good luck. I actually never thought about it. Oh my God, now I want to reread this one. This one I read 3 times since I graduated high school, I think. And the third time it just broke me. I was just, it was just so emotional. But I already read this, and I read this cover. I read this, the exact cover. We had this exact cover in high school. Yeah, that's why it's special. And I think this one too. We had this cover in high school. It's always special when you have the books you had in high school. Like those Narnia books that I'm finding. And the only thing, like The Great Gatsby, which I didn't read, but Cynthia did. And it was this cover that she had. Or maybe not like this material, but it was this cover that she had. See, I read this book. I didn't read it in high school. Sin did. Hey, Crystal, we were talking about the book that I got today, and I am on a book buying ban. However, this is part of Meg Reed's Sprinkle of Magic Little Middle Grade Book Club, and this is her pick for August. So I had to get it. I wanted to participate in the book club. Yeah, because July, she's like, just read whatever you want. She's wonderful. I've been following her since before COVID. So she's in Quebec. I will link her channel in the description. It just looks so good. The secret ingredient is just a dash of magic. So, and I think as everybody should read middle grade books. Everybody should read. There's always a lesson to be learned. Like that, you know, you don't have, it's helpful. And again, we should all reread the books we read in high school just to appreciate them more. Like even, where's the other one? To Kill a Mockingbird. We read that one, and I think I read this one again because in high school I didn't appreciate it, but in high school this one was this size when we read it in high school, and I couldn't find it. But I think it was kind of no, I don't think it was this cover either. I kind of wish it was this cover. I want to reread this again too. See, and you want to get books, but then you're looking at them and you're like, but I want to reread this. It's a problem. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, this one. This is another classic, but I wish I had the one that I read in high school. I wish I had the cover that I read in high school. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I found this at the thrift store, and I did reread it. But I always thought this S.C. Hinton was a boy. But I just wish it was the cover that I had in high school. $8.99 in Canada in 1997. Pony Boy can count on his brothers and on his friends, but not on much else besides trouble with the socks. A vicious gang of rich kids whose idea of a good time is beating up greasers like Ponyboy. At least he knows what to expect until the night someone takes things too far. See, you want to reread all these books, right? Like it's just... You want to reread them, but then you want to read the new books, but then you keep buying... So we beat on boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. I know she likes this. She really liked this book. I think she still likes this book. Yeah, but I think her high school copy was this size. I don't know why they didn't give us a better size to read. He had to read The Great Expectations. Hey, comment below if you read The Great Expectations. I was doing my homework that night. I had to read Great Expectations for English. Yeah, this is a really good book. Yeah, this is really... Well, there's Empires. I think this is his thing, eh? When I stepped out from the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things in my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. Yeah, this is a beautiful... the movie is wonderful too. Oh, wait. See, I have two copies of Great Gatsby. I think I got one in Book Outlet, but I don't think I'll read this one. Why do I read? You know what? Maybe I should give this one to my dad. See if he could read it. If he would read it. Yeah, I'll give that to my dad. Because I have two copies, and I'll keep this one. Yeah, this one I got on Book Outlet, or did I? No, I got both of them on Book Outlet. Oh, I think I got this one first, and then I saw this one. Yeah, I'll give this one to my dad. And I did want my dad to read, but I don't want to part with the other versions. I wanted my dad to read Flowers for Algernon. First paragraph and last paragraph is the same. But I don't want to part with all my Flowers for Algernon version, because I have this one. I have three versions of Flowers for Algernon, but I don't want to part with them because they're different. But I did kind of want to give my dad this one so he can read my favorite book of all time. Yeah, maybe I'll give this to my dad too, so he can read my favorite book. Okay. And Cynthia's. Yes. Oh yeah, so I'll give my dad the book Cynthia read in grade 9, and the book I fell in love with in grade 11. And this is one of her favorites too. She's like, I have to reread it. Or she has to reread Catcher in the Rye. She liked it. But she liked Great Gatsby when she read it the first time. But look how cute that little rodent is. Okay, so we'll give that. Okay. Now, where's the Outsiders, you said? Oh, there's too many flies here. I hate flies. For Jimmy, The Outsiders. Let's see here. Oh, yeah! When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. I was wishing I looked like Paul Newman. He looks tough, and I don't. But I guess my own looks aren't so bad. Oh, yeah! That's cool, huh? I like that. I never realized that. Yeah. So we should really reread these. No, I can't reread this one because I read this. It's just still hurting me because I love this book so much. Oh, but it's still my favorite book. So maybe this one. Mm-hmm. You know what? I need a TBR card. That's what I need. I should invest in a TBR card. I think he read To Kill a Mockingbird, or he read To Kill a Mockingbird probably with me when I was reading it in high school. Yeah. But this one I'm dying to reread again, eh? These quotes just make me want to... People with red hair are supposed to get mad very easily. But Ali never did. And he had very red hair. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. And look what I got at the... I'm a junior paramedic. I got at the Canada Day Parade. So I sent my dad the video, and he really liked it. He's like, wow, that parade is something else. Yeah, and then I was watching Tracy from Nova Scotia Living. You know, she's in Nova Scotia in like a small town thing. And I'm looking at her parade. It's like, wow. It's like, you compare our parade, our Canada Day Parade and Port Credit, and we have all these dancers, we have the Chinese festival people, the Indian, we have the Filipino, we have all these things, not just the cars, but all these things, people dancing this. And then in her parade, it was just pretty much just the cars going by and the trucks and nobody really dancing. And I thought, oh, wow, this is why I love the big city. Why I love the big city. It's just, I love how diverse we are. I love it. And we had the little Miss, she Miss Beauty India or something. Oh, she was so pretty. That's why I wanted to video her walking, because I didn't know she's in the parade. I videoed her walking in the beginning of the vlog. Because when she walked right by me to go to Tim Hortons, I think, I'm like, oh my God, you're so pretty. I think she's Miss Beauty India, or maybe it's Miss Beauty Canada. I don't know, but she's very pretty. And she was in the parade with her friend, I guess. And I just love that. And our parade is so awesome. Like, our parade is just, yeah, I love it. That's why it's the best place to spend Canada Day, is to paint the town red in Port Credit. Yeah. It's the best. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's just, you feel Canadian because everybody wears red, because you have to paint the town red, right? And it's just, yeah, it's fun. And then when they did the cake and they had all the, oh, it was awesome. I never get a chance to eat the cake, but yeah, because I think they have to drive all the way down. Maybe the cake is at the end. So, and I'm near the beginning, right, where the parade starts. So, yeah, so. Yeah, I love that. That's the best parade. I'm not into fireworks really, so yeah, and that's too loud. Yeah, it's too loud. So, yeah. But this parade was about what, an hour? A couple of us thought it started at 10. That's why I got there early, because the website said 10 o'clock. So I got there at 9:30. Well, I walked down, and then we were asking, and she was asking the security or somebody. Like, when's the start? And he says, oh, 11. Oh, okay, we thought it started at 10. Oh, yeah, because at 10, they weren't even closing the streets yet. So we're like, where are they? It's just wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to give these 2 books for my dad. I have a whole stack here to give him. So I'm going to give him the book that Cynthia read in grade 9. And the one that I fell in love with in grade 11 English class. Clearly, I fell in love with it because I've had hamsters since I was 7. So when I saw, you know, anything to do with a little rodent, right? So, yeah. So I'm gonna give this to my dad, and then if I see another version of this, maybe I'll get it. Yeah, and because I didn't annotate these ones, right? Yeah. Let's see if my dad likes them. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited. So Empire, maybe you can get this book and join in Sprinkle of Magic book club with Meg Reads. Maybe you can get this book on Amazon. It's only like $12.99 or something like that. But it's middle grade, so they're not that expensive. And yeah, you can join in too. And you need to add more books to your bookshelf anyway. Yeah, your bookshelf is very empty. Yeah. Oh, there's a Benji in this book. There's a Benji. No, I can't find him. I'm not reading it, but I just noticed there's a Benji. Yeah, there's a Benji. There's a Benji. There's a Benji Charles, and you're Benji Clark. You're on a ban. But didn't you buy the whole ACOTAR? The whole ACOTAR? I thought you were still buying books anyway. Oh yeah, like I said, I had to get this because I really wanted to, I want to join in on her book club. Yeah. And we all should be reading her book. The third layer is full now. But you still have one more, so you still have space. You still have space. Yeah. And the camera is so, wow, it's so clear. Wow. It takes me all day to drink 1 cup of coffee. Coffee with Stephanie would probably laugh at me. I think she drinks a couple cups. And this is even a Stephanie size mug. So, oh, no, I keep all my book of the month. But I'm going to keep it in the, because it's already, I don't want it destroyed. I'm going to keep it in a little box there. Why do you have to dust so often? Eh? I hate dusting with a passion. And there's another book that's screaming at me too. A Practice Girl. That one's screaming at me, and the Michael J. Fox book is looking at me. I wonder if this is the one that I started listening to on Audible when I was subscribing to Audible. Is that the one? Did he write? Excuse me. Did he write more books? Yeah. So when we hit 2,000 subscribers, there's gonna be something special. Oh yeah. Okay. The Grandest Game. Well, the Grandest Game comes out next month, right? And The Way I Am Now. Yeah. The Way I Am Now. Yeah. The Way I Am Now. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, did I have it in the other? I think I have it on the other side. Yeah, like there's so many books here that I have to read. But now I want to reread. I want to reread this one. 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 And then I want to read this one. I want to read. I need to get the second one, The Iron Flame. I want to read. Oh, that one I put up there. Take Me Home Tonight. Oh my God. Like, that's why I'm on a book buying ban. Yes. But I had to, yeah, it's part of a book club, so I justified that. That's why I justified getting it, because, and it's so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty. But middle grade goes on the other shelf there, so, yeah. But also thrifting, when you go thrifting, they have so many good finds. How come flies always find their way inside, but they can't find their way out? Like, how stupid are you? You found your way in, but you can't find your way out. It's the same way. That's why I hate it about summer. The only thing I hate about summer is the flies. Like, it's just, I'm just watching the flies. It's like, no, that way. You go that way. And I hope I remember when it comes to Christmas time that I have an advent calendar already waiting for me, which is my Home Alone advent calendar. So I'm excited for December. I can't wait to see what the Home Alone advent calendar is, which I think the price was like 80, some ridiculous amount, but I got it for $10 because I don't know who would pay like $80 for an advent calendar for a Home Alone one. Maybe if it has like some perfume or something, but. Oh, wow. I love it. Well, I think you're going to like, yeah, I think you're going to like, because I had a good time reading this one. I fell in love with the second time I read it because I understood it more. Then I really enjoyed this one. This one took me a while, and this one I read almost in one day because it's a short one, and I just love this one. And the next one, I'm actually liking it too. The final one I'm liking too. And that's another reason too, I'm taking my time with it. Oh, see this book? This is perfect. We're talking about children's books. And here's why you should read children's books, even though you are so old and wise. See? Yeah. Yeah. That's why when I saw this, I had to get it. because yeah, this is why you need to read children's books. Even though you are so old and wise. Oh. That's the lineup. That's the lineup. Silver Flames is huge. It's the longest one. This one is huge. This one is huge, but Silver Flames is like almost 800 pages. Yeah. I'm on almost. I'm hoping to get to 500 pages tonight. Somebody wants to say hi. Or maybe that's your side empire that this dog says, you have to get a dog. Oh, it went down the wrong. See? He's like, don't forget to tell Empire he needs to get a dog. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Well, all her books are huge. The Crescent City, all her books are huge. Yeah. And I know in the Throne of Glass series, the second last one and the third last one, people read them, like you have to read them kind of together. You go from one to the next. That was, yeah. Because it's the same story or something, different characters or something. So you have the people read them like tandem reads. So you go a couple chapters here, then you pick up the other one. Hello, hi, Mariusz. Hello, how are you? I'm just hoping that the flies find their way out. That's, yeah. I don't know. They find their way in. They don't find their way out. I don't know. Yeah, so this is a pretty good stack for my dad, huh? That I'm giving him this round. Yeah, whenever I see him. I don't know. Oh, is he still cheating? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He was so much better when he was with Peely. I think Garlene. I think Garlene is ruining Kev. Yeah, he was so much nicer and he was so much nicer. Yeah. But look at like I don't know. It's just yeah. He was so much nicer when he was with Peely. So yeah, I think it's Garlene. Yeah, it's Garlene. Yeah. Yeah, too bad. He used to be nice and appreciative, but since why would he divorce Peely? I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Peely's such a sweetheart, and even when she comments or like she's such a sweetheart. But Kevin. But it's okay, because isn't Matthew your new Kevin? And Matthew, 2 months until he's in Toronto. So you have 2 months to eat Popeyes. Oh, and you have to do the same video that Casey did. You have to try KFC, Popeyes, and Jollibee and tell your favorite. Yeah. I like that video. She's like, yeah. Do you find Jollibee not that flavorful? Because that's what even Casey said. Yeah, it's not as flavorful. So they both like Popeye. I've only tried the poutine at Popeye, and that was really good. But it was years ago. And that's the first place I tried poutine was at Popeye. I've never tried poutine until then. And I've had poutine at Costco, which was good. But that's a big container. So, yeah. Yeah, so we'll put this up top. I'm keeping my little TBR stack there, but I'm gonna have to move them somehow. See, this one is a YA, but it looks so good. Maybe I'll put my TBR here behind it. I have to dust this part though. I hate dusting with a passion. And then for my booktube channel, maybe I'll make a short and I'll tag Mag Reads, and I'm ready for the book club. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But yeah, I won't start this until August. I like the name Kayana. I think she said she randomly saw this at the bookstore. So again, I will link her channel in the description. I follow her on my booktube channel, but yeah, I will link her channel in the description. She's fabulous. I've been following her for a couple of years now, before COVID, and she's one of my favorite booktubers. She's just so down to earth. She's got a cat, a bunny, a dachshund, long-haired dachshund, so cute. And again, she's in Montreal, or near Montreal. She's a Quebec booktuber. And yeah, I like the Canadian booktubers. I like Chantel Reads a lot. No, Chantel Reads all day. She just moved to Edmonton. I'm watching Brittany Loves Reading. I was just on her sprints. She's been doing sprints a lot. She does a TBR game. Timmy's picks her TBR based on Tim Hortons. So yeah, so I've been watching a lot of booktubers. Yeah, I'm just looking at my baby born family here. They're just so cute. Like, they steal your heart. I tell you, baby borns, they just steal your heart. Yeah, so we haven't had any adventures in a while because I've been busy reading. And I read till late. I do Saturday. Saturday, we're planning an outing for Saturday. And then Monday, we have an outing. And you said, sure. But what does that mean? Like, a man can't read ACOTAR? A man can't read Harry Potter? Like, what does that say? Like, I don't understand that. Like, why are we doing that? Like, we can read anything. Guys can read, I'm sure, guys read romance. It's like, yeah, like you have to hide. Like, I don't understand that. Like, we should be able to read whatever we want. And not have people say, oh, you're buying it. Oh, you're buying that for your kid? Like I'm sure when I'm buying my Babysitter's Club, people think, oh, you're buying it for your daughter. No, I'm buying it because I love the series, and I've always loved the series. Like, yeah, I'm sure they think that too. Like if I was buying a car magazine, I'm sure they thought they'd be like, oh, you're buying it for your husband? That's so nice. No, maybe because I like cars. I've always loved cars. I have a little car city here too. So it's just because my dad was always into cars, you know, and he was always buying me cars. And I asked him once, yeah, because I had cars too. I had dolls and cars. And he's like, well, because I wanted to play with something too. So he was buying me cars because he wanted to play too. Right? So, right? And even like when he was, when people would leave a car at the dealership, I guess to sell or whatever, and they left a little car in the little toy car, that became mine. So he always brought me back a car. So, and I always hung out at the garage too, because yeah, on the weekends or something when he was working, I always hung out. So yeah, that's why every time I pass a car garage place, I always look in and I see things on the, what is that called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. On the, you know, when the car goes up, on those things, I always have to look in, because when in the early 80s, when I hung out at my dad's place at work, the car would go up and I was in there. I was in that car and I loved it. That was so awesome. I'm sure now that's illegal, But in the 80s, you know, us kids, we were able to have fun. And he's like, oh, you had so much fun looking down and everything there. So, yeah. So that's why every time I'm vlogging and there's like a shop, yeah, that's it, a shop. I was looking for that word, a shop. I have to look in. I have to look in. So, oh, what is that word? What is that word called when the car goes up on those things? My dad has that in his garage. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Oh, darn. Anyway, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Carter, what is it called? See, the flyer's still here. I don't know. But yeah, so, yeah, I just don't understand why people are like, well, you're buying it for your wife. You're buying it for your husband. No, actually, I'm buying it for myself. Or even when they think I'm buying a Happy Meal, they think I'm buying it for my child. I know, I'm buying it for me because that's the perfect size meal. I think Happy Meals are the perfect size meal. Yeah. And that's why my mom and I always ate Happy Meals. So every time we would go to Walmart, well, maybe not every time, because if she had dinner at home, we ate at home, right? But sometimes, like when we were shopping at the Walmart in Oakville, we would go to that McDonald's and have Happy Meal. But we always had different toys because my mom's like, well, why are we gonna have the same toy? Like, that's stupid. So we have to get this different toy. So, or like, well, the last me, do you want juice with that? I'm like, no, I'll Coke. I'll take Coke because I'm not a big fan of the apple juice. Or sometimes I'll take chocolate milk. I do like chocolate milk, but I'm not the biggest apple juice person. So they're still doing them. Oh, I think my blue sky just went away. And that dog's still talking. I don't know what dog. I don't know, but he's got a lot to say. The little dogs have a lot to say. Yeah. Actually, let's just put this here because this is the book that the video is about. God, I have to dust. I hate dusting. Little dogs have a lot to say. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am going to go back and go back into the ACOTAR world and try to get to page 500 today. And maybe I will finish my Dark Vanessa. That one's so long. That book is kind of long. I don't think it should have been that long. Because it's dragging at this point. It's dragging. And I want to get to the lost, what is that called? The new book that I got from Book of the Month. I can't read that. But look how nice it looks. Look at how nice the Book of the Month. See, this is why Empire, you need to get Book of the Month. Because look how nice that looks on the shelf. See how nice they look on the shelves? Yeah, see? This is why you need to get Book of the Month. You need to subscription to Book of the Month. Not sponsored. However, if Book of the Month ever wants to work with me, I'm available. I know they are. I know. And Benji's just worried that I'm going to forget his birthday at the end of the month. I know. Because that's all I do. I just sit and read. I've just been reading. Yes. Because I want to finish. I want to finish my Dark Vanessa. I want to finish Court of Silver Flames. Yeah. What's this one? Oh, okay, that one, right. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's another one that I really want to get to. This one, My Husband's Daughter. I really want to get to this one too. And this one's short. This one's under 300 pages. That's another one I really want to get to. Look how cute the little girl is with the teddy bear. Another one I want to get to. Okay, just add that to the TBR. Yeah, and then this one. Yeah, and I do. I want to read Iron Flame. I want to get back into this world. But for this one, I'll get the hardcover. I'll just get the hardcover. I'm not picky about that. So, but yeah, here's my little monkey. Yeah, see, there's so many. See, and this one was during COVID, going viral, social distancing. I read that in 2020. I loved reading books about social distancing, pandemics, silver flames, and yes, right, yeah. And that's what you need to get, exactly, yes. And this one I got in the blind date with a, this was my first blind date with a book. And this was a hit, And lately blind date, when they do blind date with a book, it's not, it's not the greatest. I don't have the best luck. Oh, something fell. See what I mean? I love stories about lockdowns, but I just don't want to live in one. Lockdown in London Lane, love in lockdown, there's going viral, there's quarantine. See, I love, oh yeah, and then this one too. Don't stand so close to me. Like, I love reading those kind of stories. I love reading those kind of, I just don't want to live in a lockdown. You know, but yeah, see, yeah. But reading those stories, I love it. I absolutely love it. So, okay. Anyway, okay, so it's time to get back to reading. I think my water should be cool by now. And yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. And again, I will link Meg Reed's channel in the description. And maybe I will try to, I'll try to link this one from Amazon too. And join us next month to read along with Meg for her book club, Sprinkle of Magic book club, Taste of Magic. Because we should all be reading middle grade. Everybody, no matter how old you are, you should be reading middle grade. Wonderful books. Fast reads, but also just, there's always a little lesson to be learned. And on that, I'm going to say bye. Have a great day. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.